Hi, my name is Marine. I'm a piano teacher and the founder of the Online Rock Lessons Academy. In today's lesson, I'm going to teach you how you can play an accompaniment version of the famous song Wonderwall by Oasis. Alright, so before we start, if you haven't done it already, just make sure you subscribe to this channel to never miss a new video. Alright, so this song is going to be in the key of F sharp minor. So we're going to have 3 sharp at the key signature, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. We are in 4/4, so there's 4 beat of quarter notes in each measure. And now for the chord that we're going to be using, we're going to need the F sharp minor 7. So it's going to be F sharp, A, C sharp, and E. We need A major, A, C sharp, and E. We need E sus4, so E, A, and B. We have B7 sus4, so we're gonna add B, E, F sharp, and A. We need the D add 9, D, E, F sharp, and A. We're also gonna be using D major 7, so it's almost the same thing, major 9, we're just adding the 7 here. And we're gonna need the A slash G sharp. So A major triad and a bass of G sharp right here. Alright, so let's start with the introduction. So the introduction is actually gonna give us the groove that we're gonna be using for the whole accompaniment. So it's gonna be based on what the guitar is playing in the original songs. The other option that you have is going with simple quarter note if the strumming is a little bit too difficult. So let's take a look at how we could play that in the style of the guitar in the song. So it would sound like this. Alright, so what's happening over here? So I'm starting on F sharp minor 7, and I'm using this chord inversion right here, and these are going to be 2 quarter notes, so 1, 2. We're moving to A major, and we have the bass line that is going to do left, right, left, together. So we have 8 notes here, so like that. Now E sus4, moving here, same idea on the rhythm, so E, right, E, together, so we have B, E, and A. We keep this right hand the same thing, and we're gonna move the left hand on B here, and we're gonna have 1 and 2 and 3, so just like that. So that's the rhythm for the whole thing, the whole song. It's only these 2 measures that have like this idea that we want to master here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and slow. Faster. Alright, so that is for the strumming here. Okay, so if this is too difficult, there's no problem. You can basically just do quarter note on the right hand and a few dotted quarter note and 8 notes on the left hand. So you could go like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and it makes it a lot easier. You can even just do like this, half note on the left, just like that. Alright. Okay, so the introduction, like I say, is going to give us the idea for the whole song rhythm. Now, you have to do the introduction at least 4 times. You don't have to. If you're only doing it by yourself, you can just do like just 1 repetition. But In the real song, the introduction is like 4 times, so there's a lot of things going on there. Now, when we're gonna move to the first verse, it's actually the same thing as the introduction. So if you pick the guitar strumming, just keep with the guitar strumming. And if you want to go with quarter notes, because I don't know, you're singing and it might be harder to do the strumming and sing at the same time, you can go for the quarter note. So if I go back to the verse, I will go like this. So we have 1, 2, same thing. Or if you wanted to just quarter note, because like I said, you're singing, we could do today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. Very simple. By now you should somehow realize what you gotta do. But you could do that. You could mix both and have like quarter note when you sing. Very easy. And you end the measure here on the B having this cool rhythm that was in the introduction. Back to quarter note. Just like that. So that could be a cool thing to do. So you have many choices here. You could either just follow along with the groove because maybe somebody else is singing, or you're comfortable doing it and singing along, or you can go for quarter notes, or you can also mix all of that and create a cool arrangement. So that's for the verses. It's always the same thing. So you keep that steady groove for all the things. Once you're done with the verses, we're going to go to the pre-chorus. So the pre-chorus is going to go with the D add 9 here, A sus 4, back to F sharp minor. So I would go smoother here, maybe with quarter note, adding maybe some groove here on the F sharp minor. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. For the left hand, just stay with something simple. So it could be just dotted quarter note like this, or stay inspired by the introduction when we were doing quarter note. Like this. You can add the octaves here. I love playing the octaves when I'm only by myself because there's no bass player, so you can do that. Like that. Now it's gonna change. Many things that I would like. Alright, here we have this bass line going there. So A, G sharp, F sharp minor 7, and we're ending here on the B7 sus 4. For the B7 sus 4, if you can, well, I mean, you can do quarter note because we're getting into the chorus, or you could do the rhythm. And we're in the chorus. Now for the chorus, it's gonna move a bit faster because the chord are changing every 2 beats. So we're gonna have 2. You can mix both, like doing quarter note, maybe some rhythm. You can add the octaves here. So I'm using the triad. You can easily add the major 7 and the 9th here. 1, 2. It could be a cool groove for the chorus actually. So 1, 2, 1, 2. You can add octaves on the left hand. The major 7 here. And we're getting into the first time bar. So once you're done here, you have to go back to the A2 and you do the verse all over again, the pre-chorus and the chorus for the groove. So basically this is how it goes, because when you do the second time bar, it's going back to the chorus. So you already have like all the section. You have the introduction that is basically the groove of the whole song. Then you go into the verse. The verse is the same thing as the introduction. You have the pre-chorus, maybe go smoother here, add some rhythm, and you get into the chorus where you can mix a little bit of both. You can also get inspired by the originals. Just take a listen to what he's playing at the guitar, because this is what we're trying to play on the piano. Now, once you're done in the B2, you go all the way there. You have a few repeat signs there too to figure out, but at the end, we have a beautiful ending because we have a beautiful piano melody to play. So this is gonna go a little bit around like if we were playing a piano solo version of that part, because we have to go and play these notes. So C sharp, D, A, and F sharp, like that. But we still need to play the chords. So what I would do is basically do the arpeggios on the left hand here, play the melody here, and add the chords on the F sharp minor. A, like that. And we're ending on the up of the F sharp minor right here. All right, so there you go. You have a beautiful accompaniment version for Wonderwall. Start slow, learn your chords first. So remember, try to figure out what are the chords. And when you're comfortable with that, you can add some groove and add some rhythm, and you can even try to sing along. Now, if you'd like to play the whole song, but for a piano solo context, I mean adding the melody for the whole song, I'm doing this tutorial at the Online Rock Lessons Academy. It's already available, so I'm teaching every details with the sheet music about how you can play these songs with the melody. So onlinerocklessons.com, go check it out. All right, have fun with this and have a good practice.